The roof doesn't typically leak through the main run of the shingles. Where it's leaking and where we find fail points are the valleys, where pipe boots are, where other flashing is, where all the water rushes to those areas, and you have the vulnerability where water can seep in. So today we're going to talk about the fail points that we typically see in a roof and how Quality Edge makes flashings that not only extend the life of your shingles, but also protects your home. Where we see one of the biggest fail points is in the valley of a home. All the water is rushing to that and going into your gutter. Shingles are meant to lay flat. So when you run those in a valley and you weave them in and out, it causes a little curve in the shingle, and that leads to a brittle shingle when you have the heat of the summer or the cold of the winter. As you can see here, we have our W valley on this roof. Now this extends past the shingles, so you get a great flashing underneath. The shingles can lay flat as they're supposed to. It also helps water and debris run off the roof really quickly, and it gives it a beautiful aesthetic line up the roof. Another common fail point that we see is where the roof is meeting the wall. This is a vulnerable area if it's not flashed properly, because water can easily seep into here. It goes into the house and can cause a lot of problems. So what you need to do to keep water away from the home is use step flashing. Now Quality Edge makes multiple different sizes to meet the need of whatever you're dealing with. You typically would take your step flashing, you're going to put it underneath this fascia, you're going to also put it underneath the shingle, and then you continually step these down through each row to get a nice overlapping system, and it gets water away from the home, on the roof, and away to the gutters. So what the contractor's done here is they take our step flashing and they'll custom bend this out. So when it gets to the end, it'll actually hit this kick out and go into the gutter, keeping water away from the home. Often in construction, where trusses and OSB come together, there can be a gap in that section. Drip Edge is designed to help keep wind-driven rain or bugs from getting into that corner of that home where there's that gap. Now, most Drip Edge is hand cut by an installer, and when you overlap it, it often fish mouths or it doesn't look as clean as it can. This home is using our top of the line Infinity Drip Edge. Where Infinity Drip Edge excels is it makes it really easy for installation. You simply put the two pieces together, snap and lock. And secondly, because of the design of the snap and lock of the Infinity Drip Edge, it helps prevent fish mouthing for the lifetime of the roof. So Quality Edge offers a superior line of flashings for any roof in any region.